This morning is a very special assembly. It's an assembly where we celebrate things that are and things and achievements that have happened over last year. The first thing, of course, we need to celebrate is that we even are able to have an assembly. We all need to feel very grateful that we can be here this morning celebrating together. Today our assembly is about celebrating the success of our prefect team and also the high achievement of our scholars. I would like to now invite Mrs. Pound to come onto stage so that we can welcome our prefect team for 2021. Our 2021 Head Prefect is Trinice Fear. Deputy Head Prefects, Joelle Ireland, Caitlin Mansfield, and Jean Serene. Arts and Culture Prefects, Stella Beckman, Karina Liu, Nadia Udabaran, and Phoebe Chan. Our community prefects, Hannah Bautista, Natalie Gain, Sarah Joy Arawa, Molly Love Louise. Our learning prefects, Naomi Wadawani, Olivia Maybe, Sailor Bostick, and Amy Yum. Our sports prefects, Ella Freeman, Ana Manapoangai, Emma Whitlock, Margot Grigg. Our peer support prefects, Hiwa Majuri, Chloe Present, and Halle Berry. Student Council prefects, Vicky Chow, Zainab Banakwala, and our board student representative, Waikamani Sive. Can we please give our prefects one more round of applause? And then passing on to Ms. Dempsey to introduce the scholars for 2021.
Kia ora tātou. As Ms Milner has already indicated, this morning we're also recognising achievement in the National Certificate of Educational Achievement, or NCEA. Overall, the EGS statistics show that as a whole we're achieving well above national averages. You can see here with Epsom girls indicated in blue and the rest of the country indicated there in orange. These results are a reflection of setting challenging yet achievable goals, careful planning, a bit of life balance and school balance, and at times getting on with the hard work. The start of the school year is always a good time to take stock of what you have achieved and to use any disappointments that you may feel as an opportunity to make changes. These results are fantastic, particularly given the year that was 2020. Give yourselves and your peers a round of applause for these results. Scholars Awards are given to those who have achieved in the top of their cohort or year level. It takes into account all credits sat in a single academic year, including those that are achieved at a higher level. The students that will walk across the stage this morning have worked incredibly hard and are to be congratulated for their results. At year 12 and 13, we recognise the top 5% of the cohort, and at year 11, we recognise those who have achieved their full program with all credits earned at excellence level. Mrs. Pound, can I ask you to present these certificates and badges? And please hold your applause this morning. The groups are a bit bigger until each group has come through. So I'll begin with the year 11 2020, who are now, of course, in year 12. Nuha Ahmed, Maya Barclay, Hannah Bozard, Sophie Chow, Helen Ding, Helen Ding, behind, Helen Ding. Helen also, as part of her program, entered scholarship. So scholarship I'll talk about in a moment last year. And she actually received scholarships for calculus and statistics last year. So as well as being a scholar in that regard, she's also tackling something well above her usual year cohort program of study. Congratulations, Helen. Emily Ha, Sarah Keem, Jubin Kim, Ishana Kumar, Jennifer Lau, who isn't here, Phil Tucker, Prisha Verma, Sophia Webb, Nancy Way, and Estelle Winstone. Congratulations to all of those students, and I'll just remind them that we will have a quick photograph after this assembly with Mrs. Pound for the newsletter. Thank you. Moving on to the scholars of 2020 in year 12 last year, who of course are now in year 13. Zainab Bandukwala, Hannah Bautista, Stella Beckman, Sailor Bostick, Lucia Kalaja, Hannah Chan, Vicky Chow, Louine Cook, Natalie Gain, Hannah Huddleston, Zura Iqbal, Sarah Carr, Kelly Lee, Jinjuan Lee, Cece Lee, Jerry Liu, Karina Liu, Caitlin Mansfield, Phoebe Kuan, Lily Bell Sawyer, Desmond Smith, Josephina Stevens Campos, Lydia Tucker, and PCN. Can we please congratulate these recipients? And we'll see you afterwards for a photograph in the quad. Thank you. We'll now move on to the 2020 Year 13 cohort, and we're very lucky to have a big bunch of them that could come back and join us this morning. Some of the very familiar faces to you. In Year 13, and in some cases, as we heard with Helen, students opt to sit scholarship exams, which means that they are recognised as being in the top 3% of the total number of students entered in that subject. And 0.3% of the cohort is known as an outstanding scholarship. Students who are awarded scholarship receive $500 per subject for up to 2 subjects. Students who receive scholarships in 3 or more subjects will receive $2,000 each for the first 3 years of tertiary study. And the top subject scholar in a particular subject, and we've got one today, will receive $2,000 for each of their 3 years of study. The Outstanding Scholar Award has its own criteria and may include students who receive more than 3 scholarships combined with an outstanding, and they receive $5,000 for each of their 3 years, and we have 2 of those this morning. This year, EGS students were awarded 54 scholarships, and 6 of those were at outstanding level, and scholarships were achieved across 19 subjects, so a real spread of subjects. For this particular assembly, scholarship isn't taken into account for the Scholars Award, but we will acknowledge those who have achieved scholarships and are on the scholars list. So again, in alphabetical order, a familiar face, Promise Akandeju, and Promise also received a scholarship in English, Media Studies and Technology. Sarah Bell, Ethel Chu, Eugene Cho, Yu Jong Cho, Mia Fong. As you can see, university's already started for many of our students. Zephyr Gonzalez, Elsa German, Betty Jai, Jasmine Kapajan Sarah Rutt, Monica Coe, Shravya Konan, Megan Kwan. I'll just read out this list for you, Megan. Megan, you will recognise and remember, is our joint recipient of the 2020 Dux Award. Megan also received an outstanding scholarship for biology, an outstanding scholarship for chemistry, a scholarship for physics, and an outstanding scholarship for statistics. And Megan also is recognised by NZQA as an outstanding scholar, and she is also the top student in scholarship statistics for 2020. Congratulations, Megan. Erin Lau. Erin also received a scholarship in biology. Athena Lai. Athena also received a scholarship in physics. Chen Huan. Chen isn't able to be with us this morning because she received a scholarship to study in Australia and has already gone over to begin her studies there. But it is worth mentioning what she has achieved in her studies last year. Chen has received, she was the other half of the joint Dux Award for last year. She received an outstanding scholarship in biology, and she received a scholarship in calculus, English, history and statistics. And Chen is also one of the 40 or 60 across the country who has been recognised as an outstanding scholar. So certainly worthy of the recognition of being awarded joint Dux winner last year. Should we give her a round of applause even though she's not here? Hopefully Chen will be watching live online. Anna Miller. Anna also received a scholarship for accounting. Caitlin Mitchell. Sahana Posupati. Devanshi Ranjan. Devanshi also received a scholarship for biology. Victoria Sun. Lanshika Varatharajan. Rachel Verghese. And Selena Wu and Jenny Shao, who are unable to be with us, of course. Many of our students have already started at university. Let's give all of the students who have across the stage today another round of applause. And I will ask that group to just remain out the back there so we can have a quick photograph. I'd also like to thank, because many are in the room this morning, the teachers, and hopefully some of the parents are watching this as the assembly is being live streamed, thanking the staff, the parents, the families who supported all of these achievers and all of you on your academic journey last year. So I think we can remember to set our goals carefully and work hard to achieve them this year. You will see the rewards are more than worth it. So thank you very much for your attention this morning.